So what's up, guys? I have an idea, and I know I look kind of weird right now. It's the middle of the night. I have slightly a pink eye, and I have an idea, and it's that we are gonna have to use everything, all of these resources, to become present and become awake and to get through the coming time. Like, this is our fight to stay present. I'm in a fight. It's the wrong way to think about it. I like it more like to not name it, but to be aware that we can use and that we must use all of the resources that we think will help us. Because it's the number one priority. Like, it's why we're here. I don't know. I feel kind of cartoonish sometimes. But I feel like the relevance behind this message is still there. It's still relevant. And that is that let's just use everything we can to get to where we want to go. There are a lot of, kind of like different ways of doing stuff. And I feel like if we all teamed up, or if we teamed all the resources together on a single team and take the best from everything, or the best from the best of the best, then we can make ourselves fucking elite. We can become, those higher beings, the ones that you want to be, that better person you want to be. Like, because we are that being, we can get there. We just have to push out all the bullshit, push out all the negativity in our lives. The less negativity we harbor, the higher we can fly in the direction that we want to fly. So it's not just about being positive, it's about cleansing yourself from the negative. Cleansing yourself from any old shit you have in your body. Crappy movement patterns or crappy food stuck in there, or crappy thought patterns, or bad habits. All this stuff, just cleanse it out. And the habits are a thought pattern. We're used to doing the same thing over again, and our body recognizes that, and then we want to do more of the same thing, just so we can have some stability in a world that keeps doing and going through its things. We want to have that sense of safety because we know that there's things that and challenges we face to contend with. And so these patterns are our mind's way of making safety, because we're scared. I mean, I guess that's childish way to put it, but we're like prepared for like all futures. I think I just farted. Yeah. So how do you stay present? Balance, the need for safety with the need for staying present. How do you affect that balance? How do you Yeah, that's a big question, isn't it? How do you affect that balance and keep it in balance without going either too far one way or too far another way? That's a real big thing. It's a real crucial thing. It's not quite a big thing, but it's a crucial thing that influences a lot of your life. It's like one of the smallest things, but that's like the key point where everything else just disseminates. Disseminates? That's the right word. Down through your body and your life and everything you do and everything you see. That's the key point. It even feels good just to do this. That's the force point. Oh, if that gets right, when everything else gets right. Feels so good. So, staying present while staying present, increasing the presence to the structure that you make for your daily existence. Think of it as its own entity. And look at it stepped back one and see it as a circle you create, an energetic circle that acts as a force field to your body, or like an eggshell to your body, nourishing it, getting what it needs, cleaning it. Protecting it. So this eggshell you can change to have different effects on the world. You can change to have different effects on yourself, depending on what you want to do, what state you're in, how you want it to be. You know this. But you know this on a low level. We know this on a low level. We often, and I'm including myself in this, we often have glimpses, like of what it is to structure it, to plan it, and then we just get lost in it again. That's okay, and then we come out, we get a glimpse again, we plan, then we get lost. The lost part isn't bad either. It's just a part. It's a part of it you have to nurture. Like you have to nurture your life force. You have to do things to nurture it. Okay, see. Sorry. It is a possibility that there are people who are very just naturally present, like children, and their life force flows freely from them. And then there's a possibility that the life force is not flowing freely. And in this situation, it creates lots of issues in your heart, your mind, in your stomach, in your body, like the way you move. And this is of crucial importance. There are also situations where you can have a very healthy body and do no effort to nurture it. And it just, naturally, by doing what it wants, the person does what they want, and they are in ease and flow, and they naturally take what they need and give what they want to give, what they're able to give. And that is what we call health, And then I think for a lot of us, we don't know that we can choose this, that we're constantly choosing how we want our eggshell to be around us, or the other situation is maybe like the walls of the eggshell have become so brittle or so hard that they become brittle and they can't really be stretched anymore, or it's too hard to stretch because they've been encrusted into a habit. And like this is all in your brain, like these are your habits, but I'm using a metaphor of a shell. Maybe it's like once they become so hard, it takes a lot of presence to make another one, another habit form, because all your dopamine is stuck around this habit that you've had forever. And like the amount of fingers I have times, let's say, 10,000, I think is the number. That's the amount of hours that your habit probably has, especially if it's a very, very strong one. So you have all these like reference experiences, like firing over here, when over here you have this one reference experience, and it's not habitual. That's not where the flow's going yet. This is just one. So then you need to make another one, and to make another one, you need to be present and choose to do this. So not only when you're in the flow, you have to step out of the flow or out of your habitual flow. You have to step out of the ease of that and then do something new, or choose to do something new. You have to do it. You actually have to do the new thing. And then once you're over here doing it, you do it once, comes back around, you have to do it again, and then a third time, and a fourth time, and it takes your willpower. And now, I think willpower is a misnomer. I like presence. You have to be present in what you're engaging in, and then before you're engaging, what you're choosing to engage in. And here's the kicker: if you're not present, you can't choose. It's just chosen for you. So, and oftentimes when it's chosen for you, it's the habit with the most momentum that's gonna win. So once you become present, you gotta choose the habit that you wanna create. You just go. So that one it doesn't matter how much momentum, how strong you are. It's literally just choosing to do it, and then following through and choosing, just following through with your choice till the end. And it's okay if you and it's actually part of the thing. You're gonna run into complications. You're gonna need more strength. You're gonna need. So you're going to build your strength, figure out your terrain that you're working in, figure out the way your body is affected by it, and experience that, to make adjustments by it. Make sure you have enough, rest from this activity, and endure, and be aware of yourself as it's going through the changes of a new habit. And then little by little you gain the momentum. And once you gain momentum over here, that kind of amount of presence, total presence you need kind of fades when you choose to go do each time, because you can kind of just create it, and then your attention goes and focuses on something else. So yeah, that's about all the video for today. I'm gonna go now and do other stuff. Thank you for watching. And when I say other stuff, I mean pee and go to sleep. Or do more yoga or something. But I'm done making the video because I really have to pee.